comes old King Billy. He'd be due for a beer, I think. Laura's got this massive idea about renovations. We're all set for some wining and dining. Our beloved girl is going. It's that time of day. We've finally signed, sealed, and will be delivered. We're going to go check out another caravan. RV Network.
What?
Network RV?
No.
What are they called?
Design RV.
Design RV.
No, there is Network RV. So we're jumping the gun here, but while on tour, I've been researching who our next van's going to be through. Now, obviously, we love the Great Aussie, but it doesn't hurt to just look around at other brands. And I can tell you right now, no, we are not getting a titanium or a zone. We're going to look at some other options that we've seen on our travels, but we've also seen at caravan shows in the past that's actually opened our eyes a little bit. So we are heading to Pakenham. Pakenham is 45 minutes from where we are, and we're going to go and check out Design RV. Now, I've been emailing one of the sales managers there over the last week about specs and stuff. He has a fair few vans on his floor in their showroom, so the one that we're loving is actually on show, so it makes sense for us to head out there and have a look. And tomorrow we are actually going to Great Aussie to meet with them and discuss our new layout for our potential new caravan, and also go through any warranty issues we have with the current van. Then we'll be able to narrow it down. So we've got 2 companies we're looking at. I've scrapped the third. The third one was Network RV.
That's why I had Network RV in mind.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sold on them for a few reasons, and I'm sure you guys have really good Network RV vans and they look really good, but it's more about what you get for your money. So we know what we get with Great Aussie, but we don't know what we get with Design RV, and that's why we're heading out there.
Even Great Aussie, we don't know whether we can afford. Our budget is our budget, and that's it.
What we want to do, the prime goal of today and tomorrow, is to find the layout that we want, spec it out, and get the cost on it. We won't actually sign anything until we sell our van.
Yeah.
So we're not going to jump the gun there. It took 4 months for me to sell my last caravan. It took 6 months for me to sell my last car. So things don't happen like this.
No. Times are tough out there, and the van has to suit someone else's needs, like it suited our needs for that time. But we need to change it. Harrison's getting too big for those bunks. We need more living space to sit down and eat. We have family on tour with us all the time, so it's a no-brainer for us to sell our van at the moment. And we love our van. Of course, we've had little teething problems with it, like every van, but everything's getting fixed, so should be good to go. The good thing is we'll still be out travelling because we have the camper trailer, and we might just be roughing it a little bit more.
Yeah, we might take the van out and do some trips in the back of the van. We might do some swag trips. Okay, enough blubbering. We'll try what is it? 8:15 Tuesday morning, and we are driving through the city, across the city, to Great Aussie Caravans.
We'd only want to do this in peak hour, no other time, because this is unreal.
So yesterday we left you with us on our way to Design RV Caravans, So we popped into their factory in Pakenham yesterday and we met with one of the sales managers there, and gee, they've got some beautiful vans. They've got some really interesting layouts, some spacious interior layouts. Probably not able to customize as much, but still they've thought outside the box.
Yeah, they've got a good range. Like most of these vans that are mass produced, they all sort of seem same.
Yeah.
If you don't understand what I mean.
You're only going to have a handful of companies that are really going to change the floor plan to suit your needs. So it's going to be interesting to see whether Great Aussie can do that. I understand if you have a truss floor chassis, there's a lot more room to play with. It's just whether they want to move things around, whether they want to flip the kitchen from the awning side to the off side, or whether they want to move lounges from front to back or bedrooms from front to back. Those sort of really big structural design or design changes.
And most of the time they don't want to do that because it holds up their production line, because things are getting changed.
Yeah, and also it'll change their perspective, or it'll change their weights that they've anticipated. All right, well that's about it. We'll see how this goes. We've got to drop the van off and get some warranty repairs done. Just minor things that would happen in any van, so
You've got to get the concertina door fixed, a couple of screws. Yeah. Look at this dickhead. Mate, you've
got a red...
That's it, stay there so you get hit by a caravan. Right, Easter long weekend, and of course there's jobs to be done down here at the farm. Been wanting to do this for a long time, but we haven't been able to do it because the weather sometimes gets in the way down here, and it's been a bit terrible. But this weekend is immaculate, this long weekend, before we get back into it. But I'm digging up the driveway, as you could probably notice, and laying some cable, some electrical cable, because the idea is I want power down all the way down at the dam. So we've got that 600 deep cable. Is probably about, it's about a 200 metre run, so it's a big job. Now I'm not a sparky, but I have mates that are sparkies, and they'll come and make sure I've done the right job and then fit it off for me, because as you know, you need a qualified electrician to do that sort of work, but digging a trench you don't. So we're going to come all the way over there near the fridge. That's where we hang all our meat and stuff. Come across here over to the chook shed, all the way down, and Dad's running, King's running the conduit through the that's a bloody prick of a job. The conduit's not too bad, it's the corner pieces. It's bloody, there's got to be a knack behind that. Yeah, so we're going to come all the way down here, and I'm going to dig this dam out a bit deeper. So we're trying to drain it as much as possible at the moment, dig it out deeper. We're going to have like a waterfall over at the bridge over there. Power's going to go all the way across to there, and then we're going to make a actual river with a pond at the top of that hill that will run into this water. And the good part about recycling that water, it just keeps it clean. And I won't have the cattle in here either, because they chop up the ground as well and piss and crap in it. So that's what we've been doing. Oh, here comes old King Billy. He'd be due for a beer, I think. He's been working hard, the old fella. 75 in a few days, King.
Sorry?
75 in a few days.
Yeah, 75-year-old apprentice.
There you go. Am I working you hard?
Yeah. Did you have to remind me? Hey?
You're doing $1.20.
Oh, I'm doing $1.20, all right.
The benefit is you're not in one of those little motor scooters just yet. We need a 4-wheel drive one for you.
Hey, it won't be long.
Yeah, big job. We'll get it across the driveway first. And then the other important thing that we need to do on top of this conduit is to put some hazard tape on there over the top of that, so if someone was to dig down the track, you know, future residents of the house or whatever, anyone doing some work, they hit that tape and they realise that there's power down there, 600 deep. So yeah, coming along nicely. Bloody love my excavator. I love getting on that thing, it's just a lot of fun. Not far to go now, King. The joys of the Pilbara. So we have like so much red dust. It was all over the car, all through the car. Just amazing what that stuff gets into. And I've been trying to find a good chemical that actually gets rid of it, which is quite difficult because your auto barns and your super cheaps, they don't sell harsh enough chemicals because they're obviously worried that people won't use them correctly and it'll end up ruining their paint or whatever, and then they're sort of liable. So I got in touch with a commercial distributor of this particular chemical, and it comes up a bloody treat, but you have to be careful with it because I'll tell you what, you'll be in a world of pain if you leave this stuff on too long. It'll actually ruin your paint. But I might even think about next trip when we get all sorted again is to maybe ceramic coat the car or something like that, or have a look more into doing something, because when you wash your car you want that red dust to come off straight away, but she's come up pretty well. The biggest issue was on the bull bar. So hard to get that off. The car's come up Mickey Mouse. Now I've just started the Caravan. As you can see, all that red dirt all along here, all the wheels. Yeah, so I've started one side and it's coming up really well. See, pretty happy with that result, and I'm not going overboard. So all I basically do is put this chemical in a spray bottle. I'll show you what it is. You can get it from Auto Smart, which is, I believe, is all around Australia. They have franchises all around Australia. Yeah, Auto Smart. All right, there's two chemicals, right? So you have the Wheel King, which this is acid-free wheel cleaner, so that won't bite into your paintwork. That works quite well, but really stubborn areas, you can use this hydraulic acid, red wheel acid, heavy duty aluminium cleaner and brightener. So that would be really good for the tinny actually. So I'm going to try this with the tinny at the farm and see how that goes. But yeah, Auto Smart sell that stuff and it's very affordable. I think two of these, I think they're about 35 bucks each. So, and you don't use a lot. You just spray, like I said, put it in a spray bottle, spray it on, leave it for a few minutes. Don't let it dry on there, and don't do it in direct sunlight. That's the two recommendations that I got. And also, when you're spraying it, don't start at the top and work your way down. Start at the bottom and work your way up. That way you won't get drip lines. So that's how powerful that pink stuff can be. But yeah, so far so good. This is the chemical. It has no acid in it whatsoever, so it's a lot better for your car or your caravan. It just won't get the real stubborn stains off, but I'll give you an example of what it does.
I'm the president of an organisation called Quilts of Valour Australia.
Okay.
And we make and award patchwork quilts for veterans. Laura nominated you for a quilt.
You did.
Yes. So
That's why you wanted to know the details. Very
look,
nice.
it's amazing. It's always our honour to award quilts like this, you know, because the people we meet, like you, it's been amazing. We have a certificate for you. Now, I hope I've spelled the surname correctly. Right. This is a certificate saying that we are awarding this quilt to you to thank you for your service, sacrifice and valour. And it's let you know that people really respect what you've done, and we're trying to turn the tide for Vietnam veterans in particular, because you were treated so shabbily. So that is your certificate, okay?
Thank you so very much.
I have a letter for you from our founder. This is one of our special military quilts. So there you are. That's for you. That's all about. So that's different. The what is the Balmoral?
Yeah, I had a mate who was a Balmoral
Did you?
Coral.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Shoulders. And then if you don't mind, I'll take some.
Yeah, I'll come and stand beside you.
Please.
Now, have you got the certificate?
What's going on here, Dale? I've got to move the lights in the way.
Laura's got this massive idea about renovations. So I'm putting the TV on the wall to start with, and then I'm outside, and then just leave Laura and Harrison to deal with it, because she's gone out and bought all this stuff.
Plan is the misto has to put the TV on the wall and get rid of that schmozzle there, which gets rid of that schmozzle there. And then this is going back home, and all this is going to be changed. It's going to look so good. The Kui's not here yet. She's at my parents'. They're bringing her over soon. And it's all hands on deck this morning. So what we've got to do is we've got to clean all this out, and we've got to vacuum all the beams, because all the beams have cobwebs and spider eggs and stuff. So recently we got the whole farm sprayed on the outside, You might be able to see on the windows all this sort of, can you see that? All those marks on the windows. That's what the exterminator used to get rid of all the spiders coming in and stuff. So yes, it's going to be a big day. Big day. Harrison's pumped, as you can tell. Now it's going to look good. Just a little bit of TLC. It's been 3 years since we renovated the farm, so it's due for a renovation. Brought the van down and it's full of goodies. Dad's getting his tools out, ready to mount this big boy. I hope it stays on the wall. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright, the lounge room is starting to come together. I didn't realise how dark these curtains are going to make the house, but they look nice. And once the lights are on, it'll be good. So we've mounted the TV to the wall, brought in our TV unit. I've got a new salt lamp, and then I've got all these plants and all these pots, vases to put them in. So I've just got to work out which one's going to go on which and where they're going to go on our display over here. But slowly and steadily, so we're just doing one section at a time. So I'll do this part and then I might do the dining room and then I'll tackle this. What you been up to, mate?
Organising the DVDs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cupboard in there I think needs to be cleaned out.
Yeah.
But I haven't touched it because it's all Papa's stuff.
Yeah.
King Billy's stuff.
5:25, and I finished this place off at about, I don't know, 2:30, and went into Minion and got a few things for dinner, and I was absolutely stuffed. So Troy's just put the fire on. I'm going to start dinner in a second, but I just wanted to show you how it turned out. It's so cozy. This rug is from Spotlight, and it's super cushiony and so soft. And I got this rug to match, this sort of teal rug. Some new cushions, new curtains, all new plants. Troy played around with the plants. He said they were a little bit too, there was a bit too much going on, so he moved the salt lamp up there and decluttered this a little bit. So we put our photo frame up there, kept this pretty simple, and then we just got the dinner table set up for tonight. Over here we've got our bookshelf. I've got all my books down the bottom here, a couple more vases that we can use along the way, and the best puzzle of all, this is our 3D world map. So I might take you down to show you what Harrison's doing. He's doing some few things to his room as well. Take you out to see what Troy is doing, and then I'm going to start on dinner. We're having satay, chicken and rice for dinner. How's it coming along, H?
Oh yeah, good.
What did you decide with the DVDs?
Like movie ratings.
Okay.
So like G, PG, M.
Yeah, he's getting his room all sorted. Let's go see what the misto's doing. So this is our room. Soon we'll have French doors. Well, there's King Billy and Coos. All right, so tonight I went to IGA. I got some chicken. We've got a satay simmer sauce. I've got 2 capsicums, an onion, and some basmati rice because I really couldn't be bothered steaming rice, and some papadums. These things were $8.95. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So they'll go in the microwave. I'll chop the chicken up, chop the veggies up, cook that on the stove, and we're good to go. Comfortable in the farm. Nice and homely, isn't it, Darwin? And the girls.
Amelia's Jewel was a close second, and in money position to round with Classy Mare Magic Time cruised to victory in the $1.5 million all-age stakes.
Losing Coos.
Kyle Chalmers has just sought to victory.
Well, we've made it to the big 4. It's pitch black. Good old Victoria. You can see me not. Yeah, we've just made it, which is pretty good. It's quite close to Melbourne. The place looks packed. Laura's just gone inside, but they've turned all the lights off, so I'm not sure if they've shut up shop. It's just turned 6 o'clock. So we'll get the map to find out where we're staying. We're in the free camp area. Not free camp, the no water or power sites. How'd you go, darling? They turned the lights off on you.
The power went out.
Did it? It's a good start. Lucky we got lithium.
They go, oh, our generator will kick in soon. And it still hasn't kicked in.
Cold.
It's a bloody awesome park. Like, it is
good.
so funky. They've even got a proper, and I'd love this for the farm, but a massive proper popcorn machine. Proper big, yeah.
A real one.
Got alcohol in there. There's a couple.
That's better. It's starting to sound a little bit better.
There's a couple of pools. Look at this map. A couple of pools, a lake. We're here in the unpowered section. There's a river. I think we're coming back here. And I think, just because, you know, it's quite fitting, but I think we stay in the tram next time.
Ooh, the tram.
The tram.
Oh, well.
Alright,
Where are we going?
We're going.
We're all set for some whining and dining.
Someone's got some new wheels.
I think I've shown you guys these new wheels. I got these from America.
I don't reckon you've worn them since America.
I haven't. First time. So today's a good day because we're off to the Great Aussie Winery Tour. That's what we're calling it. We moved our van. We were tucked in over there under like a huge amount of canopy of trees, so there was no solar coming in. Our battery was getting low, but now we've got 13 amps coming in. It's only early in the morning.
So this is where we were camped before. Oh, in amongst those trees. We did arrive at night. Well, not at
Well, it was dark.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
But it was really really dark, and some other Great Aussie travellers came over and said, come park next to us. So we parked next to them, and then we realised that we weren't going to get any solar.
Yeah.
And Mummy needs a heater.
What wineries are we off to?
The first one is
Yarring Station.
Yarring Station. Then we come back here and have a gourmet pizza lunch at the Caravan Park, and then we go to Stefani Winery, and then we go to Four Pillars Gin Distillery, and then we come back.
Yeah.
And we make our own dinner. So last night we were going to cook some Kievs in the air fryer, and then some people knocked on our door and said, oh, there's a cocktail and kebab van. I didn't see the cocktails, but the kebabs were there.
The cocktails had just closed by the time we got there.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, just out of that little combi van, unless it wasn't open at all. But the kebabs were. We had a kebab each. I probably wouldn't write home about the kebabs, but
no,
it was dinner for the night, and that's all we needed.
Yeah, $16 a kebab, and
it's sort of that processed meat, which we're not a massive fan of.
Shaved meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we prefer probably real lamb.
Yeah, real souvlaki's.
But anyway, it ticked the box for that time of night. We didn't have to cook anything. How do you lock your bag? It really suits my jacket.
It really looks good on you, darling.
Yeah. I mean, this day and age, you can just do whatever you want.
Exactly.
Live the dream.
And then I don't have to carry it. Did you get the caravan keys, sweetheart?
How the hell do you actually walk around with this thing? You know how heavy that is?
It's got my life savings in that.
God.
The money tree.
I reckon we put a set of wheels on the top behind the caravan. Where's the keys?
I don't know.
Probably in that bag.
Are they? Yeah, they are.
Gosh.
The keys are just as heavy.
Well, we'll be letting go of these keys soon.
They will be.
Alright, so what we're having here is gin tasting.
Olivia's great.
and a bit of a chin wag with all the other Great Aussie owners. We've got the GM over there. He's copping a lot of flack.
He's doing well.
He's doing really well. He's diverting all the attention. Anyway, he's going to have a couple of chins and fun.
We're all lemonade now.
We're at the 4 Pillars.
Thank you for saying.
That's just soda water. Bloody good.
It doesn't taste so good, so I reckon it's worth
The bourbon now. You said you don't shot it.
That would run your diesel heater.
It's 58.5%.
It's been a big day. We've had so many wines, so much gin, so many good laughs and good times with some like-minded people. So thank you very much, Great Aussie. That was fantastic. Laura's tucking right out. Have a look at that. Tucker. Anyway, the cats won. That's the most important part. But we've got some chicken bites on the go in the air fryer, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the communal fire and catch up with all the guys and kick back there. So it's been a good day. Been a lot of fun, hasn't it? Can you be a bit more up and about?
Oh, I'm thinking.
Huh?
I'm thinking about our new van. Making sure that we're ticking the right boxes.
What do you mean?
It is Monday evening and I am done with cleaning this caravan. It's getting picked up Wednesday morning and I can't wait to actually see the end of it because I'm just so over cleaning it and scrubbing it and moving things, unpacking things, putting things away. Like, oh my God, it's like you've got your whole life in this caravan and then you've got to take everything out and store it somewhere. So anyway, I'm going to give you a last look at it. So I've got everything ready to go. Let's don't dirty the floor. Cleaned out all the cupboards, given them a nice clean, taken the bedspread, pillow. We had a mattress protector on it, taken that off. Cleaned under where the diesel heater is. Cleaned the couch, the cupboards, the microwave, the dishwasher. The only thing I'm cleaning is this debacle here. So thanks to some turmeric or paprika, one of those that spilled in there, that's what that is. Otherwise everything's pretty much clean here. The bunks are clean. The TV is just stored down there. The shower, yep, nothing to really show you there. And the toilet is nice and clean as well. So yeah, she looks a little bit different. She looks really bare, that's for sure. This morning Troy cleaned the 2 cassettes, so he filled them up with boiling water and bleach and gave them a good soak. So they're nice and clean for the new owners, because, you know, that's not the nicest thing to hand over, but they're as clean as can be without having to take them apart and give them a full scrub. Clean the fridge, clean the freezer, and then on the bench here I've just got everything on the bench. On the table here I've got everything ready to go. So I've already filled out the Vic Roads transfer papers, got the invoice, got a packet of all the manuals, some service stuff, the spare keys. Got the main keys here ready to go. A pen to sign the Vic Roads transfer papers, and we're done. We are done. So I'm just going to let that drawer soak overnight. I've got some gumption on it, and then I'll give it a wipe down tomorrow, but that's it, done. Remotes are in there, TV, heater, stereo. It's plugged into power. Yep. She's gone. Good night. Goodbye. And shut the door. All the hatches have been cleaned, the tunnel boot's clean, the barbecue is clean. We're selling that with the van. We're selling the blackjack with the van as well. So that will stay on there. We'll have to get a new one for our new Caravan. But yeah, that's it. Wednesday morning, Troy will film her being driven out, and because I'll be at work. But that's the Caravan. Just over 18 months with this girl. She did us proud, very proud.
Our beloved girl is going. Oh, super excited and happy for these guys. They're going to love it. Oh, well, there you have it. So tomorrow morning we are signing for our new Caravan. We'll take you on the journey. It's that time of day. Ta-da! We've finally signed, sealed, and will be delivered in a
couple months.
Yeah, we're not sure how long it will take, but we're here to tell you what we're getting.
Turn around.
At the brand new factory of Great Aussie Caravans. Yep. So this is where it's all happening, and we've finally made a decision that we're going to go with the Great Aussie, and we're super excited.
Yep, we're going to stick to what we know.
Yeah.
We've built a relationship with them. We've been back for warranty repairs. We know that works well.
Yep.
And we love our van, and it was really hard to hand that over yesterday.
It was.
But the finishes that we have, the colours, the layout, and this is actually really a lot why we wanted to stick with Great Aussies, because we know the brand, and they were willing to work with us with the layout that we wanted.
The layout was the most important part. We'd seen a lot of other vans, we'd gone to a lot of other manufacturers, and we just kept coming back to Great Aussie Caravans, so we're just super excited. I've said it before, the new general manager's awesome. Got a great warranty team, and that's what it all comes down to.
Even the production team, like we've just sat down, we spent 2 hours with the production manager trying to work out what our colours are and what sort of coloured handles we want.
And we're going to show you guys, we're going to take you on a full tour. We're allowed to film exclusively all through the factory, every single part of the build, so I'm super excited to see how everything works, the suspension, the water tanks. We're happy to bring you guys along, and we're excited.
I'm excited to show you the layout, because this is the layout that we've discussed throughout our travels.
For a long time,
obviously we have mentioned we want a club lounge, so we will be having a club lounge. We are going a bigger van because of that. Something that, well, neither of us really wanted. We don't really want a bigger van, but you want the space, so
yeah.
Anyway, Troy will be filming the build stages. I'll be at work. Cooey's at home
with Harrison and King Billy.
Yep.
And we'll be back on the road as soon as this van's ready.
Yep. So don't go anywhere, because we've got a few other episodes coming up, and we're still going camping, and we're going back to basics.
Next time you see us, I'll be in here going through every part of the build.
And I can't wait till we've been driving out.
Oh yeah. Anyway, time to get to work so we can pay for this thing.